Hello. Can anyone hear me? Damn, there's a delay. Good Lord. Oh, yeah, can't hear nothing on this. Let me see, maybe video. If I do. Will that make it better? Can people hear me? I mean, what the hell's going on? Ah. Hello, anybody there? Can you hear me? This computer's killing me, peoples. It's killing me. Hello. So I turn off video, so I'm not sure. Hopefully, maybe that'll help some. I don't freaking know. This is it's insane. Insane. It's messing my mustache up. I had this thing working, and or I had it on and everything was fine, but then it decided it didn't like Chrome and OBS open at the same time, and then the machine just craps like insane insanity. Yeah, I turned off the picture, but I mean, the video should come back on here in a second. I'm turning off all kinds of good stuff. Lordy, it's I don't know what the hell. What in the world? What? 100% of my hard drive being used for something. I bet we take off AVG. Yeah, it can. You can kill AVG. Piece of crap. And the delay is insane for some reason. So I heard from a birdie that there will be a maybe Monday there will be a very interesting title announced from one of the boutique labels. So, of course, it's a title that I'm not interested in. Actually, I had never seen this movie before, and I saw it, and I was like, yeah, I wasn't like, I don't want to see that no more. But just a quick mic check. Can you hear me now? Can you see me? Wow. Is all good now? Great. I guess that's for me. All right. So let's start the show ish. Great. So, let me see here. One thing I wanted to say, I know some people said that this was wrong, and it's not even there. But anyway, Action USA is getting released by MVD. So, screw off with that telling me. I think West, but I mean, some of those titles I just, I don't pay attention, but maybe they were jokes, but I don't care. And then so Darren's got me jealous. Wow, are you shitting me? Gosh. I gotta be careful because I got some. Boom! So apparently Darren's got his 4K release of Demons 1 and 2. I'm still waiting for mine. I said it may be here up to. They gave it a week, so they said Wednesday till next Wednesday. So maybe I'll get it here before too long. Wow! Look at the shaky cam. Oh, wrong camera. So let me see about my other. Okay. Okay. So I'm waiting on that. Darren, have you had a chance to put it in and see? Yeah. Rick Rage. Ravishing Rick Rage. So, Darren, if you had a chance to pop it in and see how it looks on the 4K. And again, the delay is on here is amazingly long today. You get a lithograph. Wow, what a set. Hey, thanks. Great. Nice. I will hopefully check them out. Probably it'll be next weekend because it's the way it is. I know there's been a lot of hoo-ha about Demons 2, but let's be real. I mean, let me show you something. Hold on. This right here. It's from Shameless, The Beyond, and they promise like a great video on this. That's true. It looks really, really good. Stereo on a Blu-ray. Stereo. I am that right there. The other Blu-ray looks very good as well, but I can't recall the differences in the transfers, but 7.1 it makes the movie alive a lot more than stereo. I mean, I watched it and it was decent, but still, this was lame. So I don't know. I'll have to play Demons 2 and see how I like it. We'll see. So another thing, um, one big announcement that I heard that's going to be really cool in October is the Night Stalker complete series on Blu-ray with all new 2K transfers, remasters. So I'm really interested in seeing some screenshots and stuff. So, well, that's good. I'm definitely going to give it a shot as far as Demons 2. Uh, so, but but Night Stalker is the one that I've. Golly, the delay on this thing is. I'm just gonna keep saying it because I'm watching myself walk. But the 20, I think there's 22 episodes, and I'm really the Blu-rays for the TV films look really good. So I'm interested in seeing how they did with the TV show. So I would, if you ever seen any of these, I mean, sometimes you'll see some copies of the episodes on YouTube, and they look pretty washed out. The DVDs look decent. I mean, but I'm hoping for more pop with colors and details. We'll have to wait and see how that goes. Wrong face or wrong side. Um, Darren, I'm not sure. It's kind of a weird. We're dealing with 70s a TV horror, which Dan Curtis made the show, and he had a pretty good sense of horror. And this is more like Monster of the Week kind of stuff. There's one of my favorite episodes was I call Werewolf on Love Boat. It has a werewolf on a singles cruise, and then Kojak is there by chance, and I like that. And there's a few others. There's like a robot. There's an alien, a zombie, all kinds of different ones. But you can get. I don't know if you can get the regular DVD set cheap or not. But even when I got it, it was around $20, 20 something bucks. Yeah, Mr. Rage Against the Machine, I would agree. I always try to watch a few episodes in October because it's a real fun thing to do. Let me see here. Hmm? Ah! Night Stalker's going away. And then the Eurocult or Eurocrypt of Christopher Lee from Severin is coming out. I think it's not coming out to May, but they had a couple different packages. I've been told that I am going to get this from my lovely wife. We'll see. Uh, but I mean, I was listening to the Severin podcast. If you haven't listened to it, it's on their website. You can either download it. Maybe it's on some other apps that you can stream it. It's pretty interesting. They talk about first half of the show is they talk about the releases and all these kind of things, and then the second half is someone's playing music regarding those releases from the releases. Now, the interesting thing about this set is there's a TV show called Theater Macabre or something. Yeah, and apparently that was made in the 60s, and it was I think it was Polish. So, and so I think somebody like NBC or somebody bought it. Damn it. And they got Christopher Lee to kind of do bumpers and stuff for the series, and then they end up for some reason never showing it, and it was showed outside the U.S. And as of this will be the first time, and then it's based upon stories from all kinds of famous authors like Poe and others. Robert Louis Stevenson and some other things. So it might be pretty decent. I don't know. I'm gonna definitely. That's crazy. That's like I think they said 22 episodes. So it's gonna be interesting to check that out. It's weird how. Yeah. And I liked hearing the stories from the Severin podcast about when is it David Gregory? He actually met him twice. He met him as a child, kind of, or actually he said it was 18. He said he was a child at 18. God, I'm gonna have to shave this thing off. It's just driving me nuts. And then later he was working with Bill Lustig or something to do some interviews from some releases and stuff. So, and they talked about some things. I tell you what, I mean, just them talking about some of the releases, the set and everything makes you excited and says, man, I got to get this. The only thing they could never do would be the Andy Milligan set. I was like, no way, Jose. Once you've seen one of his movies, you should be. He is. I mean, I don't know. I guess it's a different taste. Not my taste. It leaves a bitter taste. Let me get me a drink of this Rockstar Pure Zero. Oh. One good thing that kind of happened out of the ordinary this week. My company, I looked at my paycheck online and then I said, wait a minute, did they pay me a whole month's salary? And luckily no, because it wasn't enough. The gross was kind of similar to where, but anyway, they gave me some type of bonus, and it said milestone award. It's supposed to be given to employees who've been there more than a year, and I've been there almost 8, so I don't know why they. And I go, was I supposed to get these like 6 or 7 more times in the past? And they go, no, it's just the first time we're doing it. It's like, okay. But anyway, I bought a bunch of stuff for my new desk. I actually bought I'm getting a bamboo top for the desk, and I bought a 32-inch 1080p TV. I'm going to use that as my monitor. Hopefully that'll look good enough. And then I'm also waiting for my tax returns, and I'm contemplating getting a pre-built PC. And the one place I was going to use, iBuyPower. And, I looked at their specs and everything. This has been weeks ago. And then I go on there earlier this week, and all the graphics cards are now 2 gigs. And they're still charging like $1,000 for the computer and shit. And I was like, no, I'm not paying that much for, I'm not a gamer on a computer, which I do plan to maybe stream to Twitch or something if I get that urge, but I'm not looking for that type of thing, but I'm not going to pay that much for everything else. The graphics card should be, well, usually at this point is the most expensive thing. I found another company that I'm probably going to get from, but I'm just going to wait and see how things go, because the way things go, I might get ready to get it and look, and then they've changed their stuff around to low graphics card capacity. Let me see here, boys. Rick Rage. Rick Rage.
Welcome to Al Fairboard, gentlemen. I am to transport you to the residence.
I play some games. I have a PS4 and I'm going to get a PS5 at some point, but I'm just waiting for the kick. I hear a lot of problems with people running out of space because of the solid state drives. It's not large enough to hold a lot of the games. But I'm just holding off because I ain't got the money, first of all. I play mainly like the WWE games. I'm playing 2K19 again. after playing 2020 for a while. I do have other games, but sometimes I need to play more Days Gone and stuff. I played that over shutdown a lot when I should have been working, and that was kind of fun. And I have some others on there, but I want to get into is it Wrestling Empire? M. Dickey. Have you ever seen those on YouTube? They're a pretty cool game, and it basically is pretty heavy depth inside of wrestling. It's if you ever watched them, I've watched hours of them, and I really want to play it. Congratulations, Mr. Jackson Jack. I'm just gonna hold off. Maybe later this year, we'll see. But I'm not gonna hold my breath. I'm not. I'm not very sports, and I don't really play a lot of sports. I lift weights most times. I took off this weekend because I felt like dog crap. It's fictional, but yeah, I've been resting as much as I can anyway. With this computer driving me completely nuts. Yeah, that looks interesting. I've bought a few of the old games, Evil Dead games, and always started them and never got further in them. Hopefully this one's a little bit more, I don't know, easy for me to pick up, but I'm going to wait and see how it goes. But there are some, like that Ghost of the Samurai game, I can't remember of it, but that one looks really, really cool. Yes, Mr. Rage, there is a new one coming out. And it looks to include a lot of people. It looks to include the people from Army or Evil Ash versus the Evil Dead, his little sidekicks, and then it's got it's got the Knight from Army of Darkness. I mean, it's got one of the guys from either, I think it's part 2, the one that turned into a Deadite. I have no clue what the hell is what kind of game this is, but it looks interesting, so I definitely will check it out. As far as that Wrestling Empire, yes. What they do is they have all kinds of wrestlers, and they change their names slightly so they can't get in trouble. But they do have Thunder Liger. Now, this game, Wrestling Empire, is on. You can get a copy of it either through Steam or you can get it actually on a Nintendo Switch. So, but I would look, you can watch videos online on, of course, YouTube, and it's pretty fun to watch because they actually have a really crazy career mode where you go to wrestling school and then you get signed and you can get fired. People can actually die. Oh, okay. I didn't. Oh, he's from Monty Python. Well, if that's true, that'd be cool too. Let me see what this does. I can't believe how freaking dark it looks on that thing. There. Let's see what this looks like. I'm still not caught up. Yeah, but I hated buying like PS1, I think a game, or I think it was PS1. I can't remember if it was PS1 or PS2. I got an ECW wrestling game, and it was ridiculous. It was not fun at all. Nurse Rat shit. That's what, or Ratchet. I'm still not illuminated on the screen yet. There we go. And I got my pajamas. So that was one thing I got. I had, they're, yeah, I know. Aw, you ruined it, Rick Rage. You ruined it. I don't care anymore. Well, I used to go to tanning beds in my 20s, but that kind of got tiresome. But the Don't Panic pajamas are pretty better quality than I thought they would have been, but they're pretty light material. The Discord is set up. There should be a link on the website. I have not seen the new Wrong Turn. Oh, I'm sorry. The link should be on Facebook. If not, I'll paste a copy of it once I get done with this. Oh, thank you, Mr. V. Yeah, I have that movie Jackson Jack, and I have not yet watched it. Unfortunately, my awake hours are very short nowadays. But I am going to try to watch the new Wrong Turn, but it was pretty long, and I don't know if I want to dedicate that long of a movie time. Yeah. Well, I quit a long time ago, so I haven't been to a tanning bed in well over 20 something years. Maybe mid 90s. Kevin Nash. That's why my legs are everything is I'm just lily white with freckles. The only time I get sun is when I go out and mow the grass in the backyard. But that's all my sunning days are. Did I watched a movie I hadn't seen in many years. Frankenstein and the Monster from Hell. It's like a Hammer movie from '74, and I'm really pretty sure that was Peter Cushing's last time as Frankenstein. That was a strange movie. I have not played any of the Night at Freddy games. I have not. But Frankenstein and the Monster from Hell, that never played on my local channels, and I was like, what's the deal? And I never knew about it back then because of the way things were. And Virgin Flower. And I happened to see it on USA Network when we got a satellite dish. And whenever I don't even know if it was during the day or it was Saturday Nightmares on USA. But I saw it and it was like, wow, I didn't even know this shit existed. Of course, now with everything, you can look up anything and know anything about movies. But so, also got one I've waited a long time to get was Captain Cronus Vampire. hunter. And that was another one I hadn't seen. I think I saw that on USA. Either on like Commander, what the hell? Commander USA or something like that. That's of course one I really enjoy. I got a poster, original poster art for that one. So well, Mr. Jack, yeah, I think you're talking about it was a Ringo Starr movie. No, yes. Shoot. Yes, I have seen that. My wife really likes that movie, and I watched it. Let me see what I can. I can go figure out what that is. Oh, something Christian. Dana. 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 What was that movie? Was it the Magic Christian with Ringo Starr? Yeah, was it Magic Christian? Okay. Uh-oh, I'm locked up. Magic Christian. I have seen that, and whew. I think Peter Sellers and Ringo Starr, and then Christopher Lee is in his Dracula get-up. I need to watch Saint Maud. I may actually pull that one out. You know, it's one of those things where you know you might not like it, but because there was a movie just released called The Pond, and that wasn't a very. I didn't get the payoff of what the hell they were talking about. I didn't know what the hell was going on. It seems like it has a weird vibe to it. It almost seems like something's. I don't know. I just didn't get into it. I know people talk about like the cover and stuff with the guy with the. He's got like a tree bush around his head. I will tell her hi for you, Darren. See. I'm trying to remember now. Of course, I can't remember. Oh, what's is it Night Screams? It's like a slasher from the 80s. It's just weird. I think it was Night Screams, something like that. A bunch of kids, or well, supposedly teenagers, but they're really in their 20s, have a party, and someone's killing them. No, I have not. Christopher V. I have not gotten my Forgotten Giallo 3 set yet. I was thinking they were not getting released till March. Because I looked on Vinegar Syndrome when I went for my PJs. And it was still waiting to get shipped or something. So I'll give it a shot, Darren. I want to watch something interesting today. I fell asleep watching something about UFOs about a couple hours ago. My sleep schedule's messed up because I had to be at work at 6, so I had to get up at 5. My usual schedule is to be at work at 7. And so it was it's not that much difference, but at the end of the day, I was working 10-hour days. So yeah, Night Screams 87. It was not good. Yeah, it was okay. Dana probably would loved it. She wanted to watch something, and she keeps on picking crap that I don't want to watch. He Knows You're Alone. She wants to see that shit again, and she's really excited about the Blu-ray release of that. Over and over again, I hear about it. Also on, not to forget to mention, of course, DeadPit on Patreon. Tiers start at less than $1 or at $1. That's a good set. I got it, but then they came out with the Blu-rays. You get the all the Andy Sedaris movies for like $10 or maybe even less, and then they release them on Blu-ray. But you don't need to get every freaking Andy Sedaris movie. I would get like a few, but well, I don't want to keep you from there. X-Ray Punch. Have you seen Let the Corpses Tan from '87? Mandy. I have seen that, and I really think it's brilliant. And I haven't got it on Blu-ray yet, but I've watched it a few times. I really like it. I like the style. I don't know why more movies. Somebody could make a movie. You could take that style and make almost all kinds of different horror movies or exploitation crime movies. I really, yeah. It was in German. But let me find out where I was at. Yeah, but Letting Corpses Tan. That's also. I mean, I don't know if they have a poster of it, but the artwork for it is pretty killer too. I like you watch that when you watch that for the first time. You have no clue what's going on, and if you're like me, you forget what's going on, and then you watch it again, and it's brand new again. Also, there's a company called Sticker Mule. They make stickers. Let me see if I can find some of my famous stickers. I do have some. I did some of this stuff on my phone, and I accidentally picked the wrong image, and I got me and Dana stickers. So, that's not what I was trying to get. They actually cut me off because I ordered like too many. So I got like 10 stickers for $1. And the first one I did was Psychomania or the Death Wheelers. And I love that symbol and stuff. It's very cool. I found a shirt with that on it, and I also put and then I made one for Jallows. Ugh. I got this image somewhere and made a sticker. Well, anyway, I'm making I got a Captain Quarters, getting 10 of those for $1. I took the artwork from there. Let's see what's going on. Nope.
Okay, I found this on the web for what's going on. Check it out.
I will. Marvin Gaye. I don't want to get a strike again or copyright. Uh-oh, it's locked. Are we kicking up? I'm going to turn off the video. Yeah, X-Ray. It was done very competently, and I liked it. I mean, there are other ones like Francesca from Unearthed Films did like their own little kind of a retro giallo thing. I liked it, and the music and everything's pretty cool. I'm not sure. I think I give it like a 7 or 8 out of 10 as far as having the feel and stuff. It looked washed out, I guess you could say. Jackson Jack, watching YouTube sleuths explore, investigate creepy internet videos. Yeah, I've watched a bunch of those, and sometimes they're just super fake, and there was some kind of top 5 countdown, and then I looked into it further and to find out the guy, this is all, the video they were showing was all fake and shit, which is really stupid. But they got like abandoned houses videos on there, and they go through these mansions that somebody just left in the middle of the woods. and it had like shit cooking. I mean, like stuff that was on the stove, and it's like somebody just left in the middle of the night. Why is your phone British? That's my Siri. I have her as British. Ah, I'd rather be a limey than a limmy. The new Cecil Hotel documentary. I started episode 2 of that. I need to get going. Of course, know what's that? They had a bunch of episodes of shit like that on. Like they had like 3 episodes show on Investigate Discovery or whatever. That's nice. Lobby card with the poster art. Nice. I don't even know how Siri got turned back on. I turned her off. Ah. I don't know where you're located, Jackson Jack, but we have the big haunting here is the Waverly Asylum. And my wife, we actually went there on a tour, a 2-hour tour, not a 3-hour like Gilligan's Island, but just a 2. It was all right. I wasn't really that interested in it. My wife was, and then she went and stayed all night, and she bought a ghost hunting kit with all kinds of gadgets. It's just insane. But yeah, she actually caught an interesting picture, but I don't know if it was a person there and the image got distorted for maybe low light or something, or she thinks it's a ghost. It's some chick looking. She looks out of place, but again, it could have been a weird issue with the camera and lighting. I need to use Netflix a little bit more because they're gonna keep raising prices on that shit till it's like $20, and then you could get all this stuff for free if you wanted to, so it's just kind of a convenience thing. Well, there's all kinds of. The Night Stalker Richard Ramirez stayed there. There's a lot of, basically that the Hotel Cecil or Cecil Hotel is in the Skid Row part of Los Angeles, and so they just stay there and do drugs, do hookers, do everything. And that one chick a Canadian chick that came here and got really, I don't know what, I think somebody gave her something or she had a mental breakdown. I don't know. And somehow she ended up in a water tank on the roof, which I don't know. Show us the pic. Yeah, Rick. Rick. Oh man, I had a hell of a time getting this stream started. Let's see here. I restarted the computer and all kinds of craziness. Let's see. Let's get larger. Mr. X-Ray Punch, I have never seen that. And I'm really disappointed I didn't know that about ghost detector strips. That is interesting. All I got was a stupid dinosaur transfer tattoos in Cracker Jacks. Yeah, it was. It's not a safe place to be. I mean, this documentary is either going to bring out a lot of people who are into this ghost hunting stuff, or it's going to drive down business, and then it's all going to be people on Skid Row. So it's not really show the picture that Dana caught. Well, shit. Give me okay. I will see what I can do. Dana is talking to her mama, but I will interrupt her. Dana. Heels, that is.
And there was a ghost woman in there. Somebody, I guess, wants to see it. So I told Steve.
Look at it. Look how much of a delay this is. I'm still talking.
Oh. Steve's talking about a delay on his thing he's trying to do. Let's see. Waverly Hills. Let's see. Well, those are the ones when I went with Kim.
Well, with they all want to say hi to you and your mama.
Hi to me and my mom. Who?
Yeah. Jackson Jack and Darren.
Oh, Jackson Jack and Darren said hello to you too, Mom. she says hi.
My mother-in-law says hi.
Steve said my mother-in-law said hi.
Yeah, it was a weird video.
Let's see. I know I had those pictures.
I personally think that it's probably weird. Probably because she got given some kind of drugs or something, and it really messed her up.
You can go ahead and talk.
Whether or not it was on, she knew about it or not, I don't know. I would think no, but who knows? Well, okay.
April 2010, Franklin, when he was
Well, there you go. You've Rick Ray just figured out the mystery. She didn't take her meds. Boom. Oh, show us proof. So there you go.
I have to pull them from Facebook. I don't know.
Oh, the real Fifth Beagle through Pizzow. I don't know how that happened, but I appreciate it. DeadPit is definitely got a lot of content. Yes, Jackson Jack. The delay is painful. I walked out of the room and came back, and I was still blabbering. So we have documents.
Gosh, if he hadn't asked for this, I would know where it's at.
Dana is feverishly looking for this
Oh, there they are.
ghost picture.
Okay, I found them.
Okay. Just show it up. Just blow it up.
Yeah, but see, there's one I edited and circled her in red.
Okay, well, I'll just take a picture.
All right. And it's not the old lady in front.
Well, I
That's
know.
our guide.
All right, the ghost picture, everybody. You ready? I was wrong with the image. As far as what I thought she looked like.
Can they see her?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, I did what I did.
That's the ghost chick.
But
Now, whether or not that's a real person, is this the similar thing that, the lighting and movement, or if it's a real ghost, hell, I don't know. But there you go. I need to get this, whatever the fuck's on my face. DeadPit Radio! DeadPit, let me go. Guys, don't forget to check out DeadPit on Patreon.com. Tiers start at just $1 a month. Tons of content. And, if I can announce it, there was a 2011 live commentary for the Jake Seinfeld classic, Home Sweet Home that will be available when the Grand Poobah puts it up. I like the way that I'm doing the show. When I run out of this, I end the show. But I still got a couple swigs. This thing lasts for freaking ever. Ooh. Well, there was one, Mr. Jack. I can't remember. This guy disappeared, and they found his body nude inside a chimney. Many years later. Yeah, everybody looks weird at Waverly. Weird Waverly. It's a weird place. It's out of the way here in Louisville, and you have to drive. It's, I think, a couple miles just off a highway, and then there's this giant building. It looks like a prison. As far as supernatural experiences with me, no. Most of mine's been like dreams and stuff where sometimes you don't know if you're awake or asleep, but usually I'm asleep. But Dana is part of the El Dorado Avenue parapsychology supernatural team. Chimney. Yes. And the thing was, the building was locked up, and I think the top of the chimney was sealed. So somehow he got in there and got in the chimney. And I think something was like in front of the chimney or at the fireplace there. I don't remember the details. It's kind of one of those things where you watch so much stuff, it kind of, you lose, the brain keeps overriding the data and everything gets scrambled. Lost but now found. Yes. Thanks to my Dana Lynn, she saved the commentary. I don't know if I had it. I may have had it. I don't know. Yeah. Wow. I am a dark dreamer. I used to have that somewhere. Faps. Here's cool. Here's one. If you got Amazon Prime, speaking of these supernatural ghost hunter guys, there's a couple documentaries you can watch that are slightly entertaining, I guess. One's called Sir No Name, and it's about this guy. I forgot what. I don't know. He looks like me except bigger, and for some reason I think he made a movie or another documentary, something, and then he went to Australia to screen it, and then he got in contact by this ghost hunting team there. And they go to this island outside of Sydney or wherever the hell they are. Excuse me, because I got a lot of... And they film, or they give ghost things to this island, which I'm not even sure what the hell they did there. They did something, it's like a shipyard or something in World War II and stuff like that, but I don't really remember. But anyway, they anyway, they eventually filmed some kind of weird apparition. Let me get this mustache going again. I keep on going to this side. I need to go to this side. No, this side.
Well, and I was feeling so bad.
Then there's part 2, and I can't remember the name of it offhand. I think it's something about the Greys, but if you watch the first one, it'll automatically do it. So Mr. No Name or Sir No Name is the first one. The second one is all about the aftermath, and they're basically saying this wasn't a ghost, it was an alien, it was a Grey. And so they were talking about it. They were manufacturing Greys for a fake invasion, and they were doing it on this island or something. It is so stupid. Also, another one you can watch it on YouTube. It's called Hellier or something like that. And they have like seasons. It's like maybe 2 seasons, but it's all on YouTube. I think the website or the channel might be something like Planet Weird or something. And then they actually come to Kentucky. I think they're in Cincinnati, Ohio, and they came to one of the towns that's near where I grew up. But the thing was, it's all this nonsense about words, numbers. They're like, oh, wow. And it is just complete. It does not work. It's just ridiculous nonsense. But I watched it anyway. I watched all 2 seasons of it on YouTube. So I would definitely say check it out if you're bored. It is such nonsense, but it's interesting nonsense. The First Appalachia Paranormal Society. I would pay for, they need to be a cartoon with Wes and Aaron investigating stuff. Like Scooby-Doo, so they'll need to have to bring Wes's cat will be the mascot. I actually did check that out all the way this time, Ghost Watch from 1992. And it was pretty cool. I liked it. And then they got a documentary about it, about the aftermath and behind the scenes or something. It was fun. And I like the way that the British do Christmas is like it's ghost stories for Christmas and stuff. I like that. What was Inside Number 9? It has a couple of good episodes like that. So I remember they had one. I can't remember who it was. Kentucky Alien. I don't remember. I don't remember that. There's so many I've watched and been out there. Has Lister in it. The Zombie Speaks. Yeah. Zombie. So hopefully within the next few weeks I will have a new computer, and this will be a lot easier for me not to go freak out. This computer had not done anything out of the ordinary until I tried the stream. Also, we had a last weekend. Last weekend we had a stream on Vaughn Live, and I just showed some people, I guess, requested it or just fan favorites. We showed Bird of Crystal Plumage, which I wasn't able to show the previous month, and Savage Streets in Pieces. And I showed a bunch of Australian trailers beforehand by accident. Yes, Darren, I've seen that one. Yeah, there's a bunch of those British Christmas ghost stories on YouTube, or you can go to Wikipedia and kind of find the titles and look them up. There was a few I wanted to watch. The McPherson tape. I'll be honest, I did not care for that. I like the remake incident in Lake County or something they showed on UPN in the 90s. That one was exactly the same story, and at least you could see everything. I just thought it was a better thing. Yeah, I love found footage movies. I love fake documentaries. Yeah. I mean, it was interesting, and it was something new, but I didn't find it entertaining. And it's very short too, so I don't know. I know it came out on Blu-ray, and I cannot imagine how that would have looked. And I definitely would. I'm glad I did not buy that. Yeah. Yeah, I remember watching that on UPN, and then they released it a few weeks after that with new footage, newly found footage or something of it. It was pretty funny. I tried to show it on here on YouTube, and they copyright strike me to death. I did a test stream on Vaughn Live with it. So March 20th, I'm doing March Madness on Vaughn Live. We're going to show three crazy films, and I pretty much got them picked out. One is in English, but it's not made. That's not its native tongue, and it's really over the top and gory and everything else. The second one is based on a non-American comic book, I'm pretty sure. And the third one is something I haven't seen, but it's made by the same company as the second film, the comic book movie. And these are all gory and over the top, so it'll be fun to check those out. I thought I'd just do one that I haven't seen, but I know I've read about it and saying how crazy it is. There's a lot of crazy movies that are even though fourth, yeah, I need to watch that. I have it, and I've watched like the first few minutes of The Fourth Kind. But I was thinking about doing Mystics and is it Mystics in Bali? I think it's Mystics in Bali. It's an Indonesian film with crazy witches and like flying heads come off the bodies with their spines hanging down. That's insanity, and it's really cool. Lady Terminator, if you haven't seen that, that's a great Indonesian. It's like a Terminator rip-off film, but with weird mythology of the Queen of the Seven Seas or something, South Seas. I'm not even sure. But there's so much crazy movies out there, but I definitely love them. Woohoo! Yeah, Mr. V, he's a moderator. He moderates. Him and Darren. And anybody who comes that's what's the comic book? I can't tell. That'll tell the name. But it's not an American comic book. So the two films that I'll stream are in a different language, so there will be subtitles, but it'll be fine. I think the third one doesn't have a dub. I know the second one doesn't, but come and check it out around noon on March 20th for March Madness. And the delay on this thing is still crazy. I'm going to say that for the final time. Usually it's 14 seconds or something, or if we're talking about Mystics and Bali or whatever, yeah, I can't remember I can't remember it per se. Yeah. There's some the Bollywood movies look crazy. I have like the volume 2 and 3. I don't have the first one, but I have some DVD copies of them. Yes. Jackson Jack, you're correct. And then there's also a Pakistani vampire film. I think it's The Living Corpse. I have that. I think that came out from Mondo Macabre. That's pretty fun, black and white one. But the only thing about the Bollywood movies, even I think all their movies, but the horror movies are always over about 2 hours or over because they have like 3 or 4 music numbers where they dance and sing and shit. I could do without that. I wish there was some way that somebody, when they release them, you could like skip them. There, Mr. Protector Drone. Yeah, floating heads. That's the... And they switch heads. I'm not sure if they switch heads in that movie, but there's all kinds of crazy... Yeah, the heads fly through the windows. Yeah. Pajamas with dinosaurs. Total chaos. And at some point, we're going to have that being DEADPIT on Patreon. Tiers starting at $1. Are going to do a retrospective of all those Mexican horror films. The Manitou. I saw that like a late night on CBS when they used to show movies like Friday night or whatever, and that is one of the most insane films ever, and it was of course made by William Gurgler from Kentucky. I don't know, Mr. V. They're both good films, and they're animated. So, or not animated. I don't know what I'm saying. You're not talking about like Hell's Ground, are you, Darren? I think that was that. I don't think that was that. I think that was some other. I think that was Middle Eastern. Shit, man. I gotta. What's the name of that, Darren? If you got it, make sure I've possibly seen it, or if not, I need to track it down. I've got to watch it. The Manitou is the name of it, Jackson Jack. The Manitou. With Tony Curtis. A Dirt Dobbler? I don't know. I think Uncle Bill should do that. Retrospective solo. And do like a Rambo fan length, like a 20, 30 part retrospective on that one subject. Well, the Manitou is some kind of spirit, but it can be anything's got a Manitou. Like this can has a Manitou. So that at the end there's a battle between the computer's Manitou and the little god or whatever the hell he is. Or no, he was a witch doctor chief guy coming back, and they're battling in space and all kinds of craziness. But yeah, it's a very strange but crazy film. I almost think that was I think that was Gurgler's final film because he got killed in a helicopter crash. If you want to see Menaluma Zombie, if you hadn't seen Abby, that's a good one of his. You can probably find that out there on the web. 3 on a Meat Hook is okay. Asylum of Satan is very fun. So there's some Gurgler films. I actually saw Abby and Asylum of Satan at a theater with one of a Gurgler expert who disappeared from the scene after that screening. Ground? Let me see here. I'm looking up something real quick. I'm glad this turned around because I thought it was going to be crap after all my computer problems. Ooh, okay. Oh, yeah, baby. I found that. I think it's called, oh, it's no English. What? No English. Let me look at the other version of this. No English? No English? Shoot. Well, I'm going to download it anyway. Barry Prima is in it from The Warrior or whatever the hell it was. Oh. Thank you for the information about the Indonesian one. But yeah, but Darren, did the version, have you ever seen it? Because all I can find is the ones that doesn't have any subtitles. Wouldn't Chris Farley's final film Wagons West or East or something? Not one to be remembered. Uh-oh. Oh, shit. My mic's falling apart. I don't need one. I want one. I don't need it. But I want one. She's going to talk to her mother like 4 hours. But I'm probably going to... Oh, gosh. I'm going to take a siesta. Appreciate everybody coming by. Almost famous. But I'm going to go find something to watch. Maybe I'll watch that. I have another one without subtitles, and it's in like Spanish or French or Italian. It's a crazy one. I was thinking about streaming that one, but I didn't. Yeah, with Matthew Perry. Oh, Almost Famous? But I'm going to call it a night. Appreciate everybody wasting some time with me. And hopefully I'll see about doing one next weekend. Maybe I'll have the demon sets and I can give you some ideas upon that. Maybe I'll do an unboxing. All the kids love unboxings. And when I get my new computer, I'll do an unboxing. I did an unboxing for the pajamas. I should have done an unboxing for this crap I got from Amazon today. But thanks, everybody. Appreciate it. I'm going to go watch something before I go to sleep. It is 1-8. Is it? Yes. Thank you, Mr. Metaluna Zombie. You're a better person than me. I cannot stay up till 1 o'clock anymore.